Morning guys and gals, Froggy here. I'm going to replace the auxiliary battery again in this Mercedes 350 GLK, and you have to replace it every few years, just like the car battery, the main car battery. And I'm going to film it again just in case I come up with some little tips or tidbits or tricks that might help you out this time. Since I've already done it once, this is the second time, so let's see how it goes. Well, this is the one that I've found that has the best warranty. I'll put a link in the description. There you go. I think about 12.8 volts is fully charged, so maybe I'll check that. Clean your hatch or trunk area out. You can lift this up. It's underneath right there where I'm pointing. This 12.79 volts, 12.8 is fully charged, so that is fully charged. Give or take rounding error. By the way, this will be recharged as the car runs. It's not like a flashlight battery. It's something that will be recharged. But they do wear out after a few years. Take this rubber tray out, and there's going to be some more. There's a T45 there. That's Torx 45. Two of them. One there, one there. I don't know why they use such big fasteners. Okay, so that's 4 fasteners, and then you pull it, sort of start at that end there, pull it up. You have to get it over these 2 bolt studs here, and it's latched underneath here, so it's a little odd, but it'll come out. Okay, just a little bit tricky. Alright, there's your battery. These are also 10 millimeter. I would take the positive off first, then if it touches anything, nothing will happen. Somebody want to put a comment in, whether that's right or wrong, put it in. I'm not sure which one I pointed to. This is the red is the positive. Take that one off first. Then you've got a clamp here. That clamps the whole thing in. Might be just that one. Now, the fastening hardware comes included with the battery. This is the old stuff. It's the same. These funny looking things are actually the nuts. You have to hold that on the other side of this. Hold it on the underside before you can screw down in. Okay, so that's in. Just tricky to get that nut and hold it underneath. I used a little flat blade screwdriver to just, and it was not easy, but just to lift underneath there and hold the nut up high enough so the threads of the screw could catch it, and then once the threads catch it, you don't have to hold the screwdriver there anymore. Anyway, don't over tighten these, but it's looks like a steel nut. And this is a pretty substantial 10 millimeters, so you can tighten them up pretty good. You don't want them to come loose while you're driving around and you've got your trunk all full and you don't know what's going on. So make everything tight, tight, tight. Okay? Now all we have to do is put the cover back on, and we're done. So I just took a vice grip to hold it and a case cutter and just trim that piece away. Okay? So now that actually snaps on very solid. Very good. So let's get the cover back on. I'm going to try putting these little metal spacer things down underneath where the plastic drops on there, rather than try and get them to stay in place here. I think that might work. Eventually those 2 little studs will pop through. You have to push that way, kind of feel underneath to feel which way you have to go to get the stud through the hole. So it's just miserable, and there's really not any good way I can tell you to do it. I took that panel off just so I thought it might help. I don't know if it did or not. It's just a panel to get access to this area. There's a fuse there actually for something. 7.5 amp fuse. Anybody know what that's for? Put it down in the comments. Okay, let's start it up. See if we got any error codes or messages or anything that says Froggy didn't do it right. I don't remember exactly the words of what the battery auxiliary battery issue was. Somebody can put it down in the comments if they know the exact words, but it's gone. So I would say we are good for another 3-ish years with this battery. And give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel. If you want more from Froggy, ring the bell if you want notification. And I know I did one of these before, but I think I got a better camera and some better video shots, clearer for you to see how to do it. Okay? Froggy out. Bye-bye. Let's go, Brandon.